Hello and welcome to the next tutorial. Today we are going to take a look at the alarming function and how this is working in detail in the PLC and how it's built up in the SCADA editor. So here we are back at the main screen of the visualization, and if we go to alarms we can see one drive error, but it is already acknowledged and it's off. You can see all the alarms in this list. You can reset them and scroll up and down. Let's take a look at the SCADA editor function, and for that I go to the alarms tag, and here you can see the alarming macro, and basically all you can do here is make a double click inside the center area, and then you can do the configuration of the alarming list. You can set the colors depending on the state, whether it's act or off and on, and you can set a predefined filter, but actually we don't need to do that here. So what I'm going to show you next is the alarming definition. Unfortunately this is in German here, but I will explain in English what it means. So we go to project and alarming trending server configuration, and here you can see the alarms that are defined in the HMI project, and we have a alarming list with a lockup period of 500 milliseconds. So it will log the alarms in a cycle of 500 milliseconds, and it will also log the alarms in files on the system. The number of files it can log into is 20 files, so it will log every 500 milliseconds into up to 20 files with a file size of 1 kilobyte, and the name of the alarm list is alarm list 0. This is important for the language switching, and also the ID is important for that. So you can see the ID of the alarm, and it's linked to the PLC HMI status error 0 array, and it's going on if it's equal to 1. That's it in the HMI project regarding the alarming configuration. So let's check out the error message for that. For that we are going to take a look at the alarm list HTML tag, and here you can see the alarm list 0_1. This was the ID we were just looking at in the configuration, and if that is switched on it will say it's a drive error in the alarm list. Okay, let's take a look at the PLC project and how it's working there. Here you can see the PLC project, and the alarming is basically just a very small part in the template state machine. So if we go here to state machine, template state machine, and the cyclic template state machine sheet, you can see a drive error section where it is going through all the axes that are configured, and it will check the drive read error function block if it has an error. If it has an error, it will trigger a variable and exit the for loop, and here we are listening for that trigger. And if that trigger is set and state is greater than 0, then we will go to state 800, which is error, and we will set the interface variable to true. So I would say, let's try that out, and I will produce an error by setting an application error in drive. So now you can see the error is appearing, and it will be highlighted with the red dot in the alarm icon. Down here the machine state is also going into error state, and we can reset the error, and we are back to idle.